Now we're well rested, Goofuth is not hungover. This may well be the first night in the duration of this game he slept soberly, which is speaking volumes about him. But he's in a good mood. Although I think he's not used to it. He probably has a flask with him with some very strong liquor. Actually, I'm hoping there was a vampire encounter somewhere here, which will probably happen again, but then again it's day. It's hard to keep track of everything that's... of the things that have happened, but will happen again, of those that have happened and stay happened, and those that are going to happen, hopefully only once, if you follow where I'm going with this.
Kneel and repent.
Oh, the sphere, yeah, temple around the sphere. Admission. Okay. I don't think so. Oh, but this might be interesting. This guy, I think this is the one who's trying to sell the planar sphere.
Hi, friend.
Oh, hey you! Lord there with the others. Me? As you. See this mighty spade here? You can have it for your very own for a mere 500 gold pieces. What do you say? Is Goofuth stupid enough? No, he's not.
I don't know what you were expecting, but as a sword, I'm pretty one-dimensional.
You're on the sphere.
What I want.
Okay. Nah, he doesn't want to buy it. Hey you over there. Wait a second. Let's try... I think he's reacting differently to different people.
Hi, friend.
Yeah, he's... Hey you, gnome! Well, in some places that wouldn't narrow things down much. I take it, however, that you are bellowing at me, good sir. Yes, you. I'm setting the sphere. I'd say you remind me of my cousin Rintin. Grew the largest turnip one summer, larger than a house almost. Well, larger than his house at any rate. He sold the whole turnip to 6 different people. One of them a wizard, if I remember, who thought the turnip would make a wonderful component for a lich spell. All 6 of them arrived one day and poor Rintin couldn't even pull it out of the ground. Went purple from exhaustion, which actually disguised him rather well in front of the turnip. They saw him anyway. Divided poor Rintin up into 6 portions, they did. Sad story. Unless you're the turnip. You over there! No, not the gnome! You! Wait a second. What might be interesting? Minsk, maybe?
Where Minsk goes, evil stands aside.
No. Minsk doesn't have his own dialogue. Edwin, perhaps?
Yes. Oh, all right.
Hi, friend.
Oh, this is going to go well. Fellow with a painted head. Oh, Minsk, alright. Don't know what that's about. Yes, you're talking to Minsk? Yes, you. Selling the sphere again? Who said that sphere would not fit in my pocket? If I can't carry it with me, it's just not a good buy. The little fella says all that, does he? Yes, indeed. Boo is exceptionally smart for a hamster. Smarter than all the hucksters in Kalimshan. I see. What else does he say? He mutters occasionally about fellow hamsters that will kill you all. But he's just moody, so don't worry. See a glass? Shh, we should let him be. Alright, enough.
What, as I thought.
Yes, this is it. This is the planar sphere here in the slums.
Oh, is it?
We should climb the stairs and find some manner of entrance. If I'm right, my presence should open the sphere.
Well, let's hope it does. The interesting thing about the architecture here, the sphere cutting off the building, it reminds me of a city in Germany, of Landsberg, which is really, it looks medieval. There's a lot of the old city still standing with gangways between buildings over the streets and stuff, all wooden. It looks very, very cool. But then again, always in the middle there are of course buildings that have been taken down because they are not safe to live in for non-medieval standards. But so you have these old buildings and these gangways and the architecture, and in between regular buildings like newer buildings that are actually also cutting the other buildings up. It's quite interesting, really. I like that. Let's go into the sphere. Oh, and it's taking ages. I should save things like talking about Landsberg, which nobody wants to hear anyway, for loading screens. Possibly. I have to make a list with things like that.
Simple.
Hello! Nobody here.
If you wish.
Wait a second. Valiga, you can do that. You're stealthy.
I'm certain I'm out of sight. None will see me now. I'm certain I'm out of sight. None will see me now.
Okay. I'm wondering if he can take on a golem by himself. He's got backstab and this is his enemy. Tell you what he'll do. Everybody else will follow, but he's going to try to take him on by himself first. Oh, of course. Oh, that wasn't the best idea.
I bet
It would be cool if you could dual wield Lilacor. Flee! Actually, stay there.
It is done.
You...
What is
No,
it
no, no,
now?
no, no, you're not supposed to use your dagger.
Yes, yes, I see.
This weapon is worth.
Yes, it is worthless, but I don't care. Okay.
Yes.
You know, Valiga, we're going to try that again. Sooner or later, I think Valiga, since it's his racial enemy... Oh, it's not racial enemy, that's stupid. Yes, it is racial enemy, alright. Since this is Golems...
Jon Jansen.
I think he's actually boasted about how well he is at fighting Golems. And I think Goofuth has made a bet with him to see if he can kill a golem by himself, so he's going to have to do that sooner or later. Reach, that never hurts. Planar key, and a golem arm. Doesn't hurt either. Ah! You can have some bullets. Ah, that's good. Volume of other. Minus spell turning. Reach. Oh, come on, we're not identifying those. Certainly not. Oh, we have so many bolts plus 2. He can use those for a while. Oh, come on, Jan. You underachiever. Oh, the golem arm. Alright, Baldur can take that. And the key, Goofuth will want that. Coal. to... I say air elemental... Oh, you can learn that, good. Well, you theoretically could learn that, you lazy boy. No. What? No, but we have the key.
Yeah.
Get out of the way. Okay. So we'll have to do that later. Oh! You insert the lever and proceed to pull it. Oh, plane travel. Wonderful. So we're now somewhere completely else. And we may not leave the sphere until the Master allows it. Okay, then we're going in here.
Come on, let's kill something now.
Goofuth wants to speak to new people.
Yes, it is done.
You are welcome in my sight.
What are you named, Rainer? Stranger, identify yourself before you come any closer. Yeah, it is not his custom to announce himself to armed bands of warriors. Unless you be evil, not really. I assure you that you have nothing to fear of Solamnic Knights. I'm Rainer and my two companions are Envo and Anchor. That's actually interesting, the Solamnic Knights. We are knights of honor and good upon Ancelon, a world so far removed from this one. And it's interesting. That's one thing I like about the Sphere, is that it implements different campaign settings of Dungeons and Dragons. I mean, different ones from the Forgotten Realms. Those, for example, the Solamnic Knights, are from the Shadowlands. Nonsense. The Dragonlance setting. Which I know not much about. I've never played that setting. I think when I was very young, when I was 10 or so, I read a few Dragonlance books, which were nice. I remember liking them. He's tired of honor and goodness. Get out of my face. My honor is not so easily offended as you might think. Had it been, you would be lying dead at my feet. Goodbye. I don't think so. He doesn't even want to talk to the others, but... No, they have names. But they're different orders. Order of the Rose, Order of the Sword. They're talking about those, I don't really remember. But then again, maybe that's interesting.
You are welcome in my sight.
Yeah, she's talking about cannibalistic children. To the west, so over here. Children in size, but not in appetite. And that's interesting as well, because in the Dragonlance setting there are no halflings. There are, though, Kanders, which are, for all intents and purposes, pretty much halflings. That just have a different name. That's different a little bit, but they're small like halflings, and they're usually thieves, and things like that. Kind of trickster characters, like halflings tend to be. Or hobbits, for that matter. I need to hear no more. He doesn't really care to talk with her. I just wanted to point that out, that they don't know, that they don't recognize halflings. But it's a bit more complicated, because it would be safe to assume that those are halflings and the Solamnic Knights just don't know about halflings, because they're from a different plane. And they're actually halflings, but they are, although they are immediately hostile, we're not getting much backstory, they are actually savage, cannibalistic halflings. Which is also not what halflings are in the Forgotten Realms setting, but there's a setting, I believe it's called Dark Sun, in which halflings, it's kind of a dystopic end of the world kind of setting, where halflings actually are tribal, savage cannibals. I thought that's pretty neat that they're implementing this in the Sphere. Although I don't know how they built this, and I don't know, it doesn't really matter. Charge!
Justice! Swords, not words!
I can hear you well.